You probably can tell YouTube's having some technical difficulties. I don't even know if this is coming through. I'm gonna wait a second just to see if this thing pops up. Okay, thank God we're on. But as you can see, when it first started out, it said Ushio Totoro in the top. I guess I gotta wait 8 hours for the stream to stop. No matter, like I think at 8 hours it stops regardless, and it'll finally upload. I started to stream. I don't even know how much of the videos is done. I started to stream. It when I got done doing it, right? I literally got done with the review. I went to the stream. It wouldn't load up. So then it said that the stream never started. But at the same time, I was still streaming, like literally at that time. I clicked stop streaming and it didn't work. So I'm still streaming Ushio Totoro review right now as we speak. And I'm not even on there. This thing is ridiculous. I don't even know what's going on. But anyway, let me go ahead and bust this thing out before y'all get even more mad at me. So anyway, Natsuki, he went snooping. You know, he was talking to that old head in front of that carriage, trying to figure out more information about this meeting that Emilia had to go to. He's just trying to figure out as much information as possible to try to get as close to her as possible and be as much help as possible. They actually had a pretty good they hit it off pretty well. That was kind of fun. I actually liked it. The dude seemed like I liked it. I like his character. The dude seemed real down to earth. I mean, he was down there polishing the carriage, and he seemed like one of those stuck-up butlers, but he wasn't. He was real hard working, but he was down to earth. Seemed like he was one of the boys. Anyway, Natsuki, he was trying to go to the capital with him, and he wound up convincing him to bring him to the capital. And we find out that old man's a killer. The guy that he was talking to is a killer because he was talking to that cat guy and said, and then the Felix. I think the cat guy name was Felix Zemdegs, the fastest speed cuber on the planet. Probably because he's half cat. He says that usually you kill first before you even start talking. And the guy says, I could tell just by looking at his eyes, he got the eyes of a man who faced death 7 times. How was he so precise? I think he probably died 8 times. No, it might have been 7. How was he so precise, though? He knows how many times you came close to death. This guy's good. He's a killer. This guy's a natural born killer. But anyway, he convinced him Natsuki convinced Emilia to bring him to the capital. But that's pretty much it. They go to the capital and they run across Emilia's old boyfriend. So Natsuki got a problem with that. Dude kissed her hand. I mean, with the tongue, he was swirling around and whatnot, making fucking figure eights with his tongue on the hand. When Natsuki seen that, boy, oh man, he almost killed the man. But I think the dude's probably pretty strong because he was in that meeting, and the people that seemed to dress like him were like warriors and whatnot. Reinhard was next to the dude wearing the same stuff. This dude is probably a beast. Natsuki needs to chill for a minute. You know, I'm scared for Natsuki messing with this dude, the dude to kill him. And he knows that the dude name's Julius Irvin. He's a basketball player and he's tall as hell. Anyway, he knows that the dude could kill him. So you better, be careful about it. But on top of that, I don't think that she wants the dude anyway. But she seems like she's friends with the guy, so he's looking out for the guy. He's keeping an eye on him. Anyway, Natsuki, he ran into his old friends, the dudes in the alleyway again. They stay up to some trouble. They were sticking this lady up. and Natsuki came and saved her with help from Rom. Rom just happened to be around there looking for Felt. Now, when the girl kept saying, I don't need no help. I don't need no help. I don't need no help. I thought that she was gonna be a G, just like, oh, I'm a magic I'm a magic user and I can fuck anybody up. That's what I thought. Natsuki even said the same thing. That was funny because everybody thought that's what they were thinking. But when she says, "Oh, nothing ever happens to me," I was like, does she have some type of magic or something? That's what I was thinking. At first, I thought she was tough. Then I thought that maybe she had magic. But then when Natsuki gave her that apple, and he finds out she never seen an apple before in her life, not one that wasn't peeled, I was like, oh, she's a stuck-up bitch. That's what it is. She's royalty. She was raised to the point of never having anything that didn't go her way. So she to the point that she doesn't think she can't be knocked off. She literally has what's it called? What's the shit called? Affluenza. That's what that is. She really thinks nothing's gonna won't go her way because it never have before, to the point where she's willing to risk her life on it. She's so far removed from reality, she doesn't even know it. That's how I knew what she was. As soon as he said, "Oh, these are apples that haven't been peeled. You only eat peeled apples, huh?" I knew she was a Paris Hilton immediately. She was a Paris Hilton / Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian. You know, people that live a life that you'll never live and see the world differently than you. They see the world through some bullshit lenses. I'm gonna keep it real. These rich folk that have been rich all their lives, not rich folk that made it, you know, some of them, even them, but second generation, third generation millionaires. Oh my God. They literally are so far removed from reality, it doesn't even make sense because they never have to go through it. Why would you believe in something that never happens to you? You wouldn't. So that's how I knew what she was. I thought she was a prostitute too at first, but she isn't. Now, anyway, I think the dude that saved her only got one arm. That's her knight. The dude's got to be a beast. He dresses funny, but he's got to be a beast. Anyway, they split up, and that was pretty much it from there. Anyway, after that, when we get back to the mansion, Natsuki's fighting hard for the pussy. He's fighting hard for the pussy. Then we're gonna keep it real, because Emilia's going to the meeting. Natsuki says he's coming. She says, "Don't come. This is important. I need to do something." He says, "Fuck that. I'm gonna snoop." Not Snoop Dogg, but he's gonna snoop and get in her business. This dude is too thirsty to the point where it's creepy. He even got Rim to help him out. Now he heads over there, and that girl that he came across, what's her name? Her name is Priscilla. That's her name. He happens to run across her. Now I seen the damn carriage that stopped. Like he went to hitchhike, one of the carriages stopped. This thing was decked out. You knew it was money. This was money. We talking money. The person who stopped had money, and it was her. She said just because she wanted something to keep her entertained, she went ahead and brought him to the meeting. She felt like, she says, "Hey, my life is boring if I don't stay entertained, because everything goes my way. So I find ways of basically entertaining myself. And you seemed amusing, so I brought you along." That makes sense to me. Like I told you, she has affluenza. Why wouldn't she do something like that? But what caught me was what kind of made me feel uncomfortable was the fact that he goes in there. I thought he was going to be covert, like sneak in there and spy or something. he'd probably get discovered because so many people in there. And I'm talking about master swordsmen like Reinhardt. They figured him out. But he went in there like wide, like right in the open, and runs right into Roswell and Emilia. They're looking at him like, the fuck are you doing here? Didn't you say you wasn't gonna come? What the fuck? You know, it was real uncomfortable. It had to be. Not only that, it's uncomfortable for the viewers too, because Roswell wants to be the fucking ruler, but yet he's there as a representative with Emilia. What is he gonna knock Emilia off? He's planning to kill her or something? I don't know. But he wants to be the king, so but they said they have as we go through the episode, they said they have 5 prospects, 5 princesses that will be the ruler at some point in time. But we don't know which one is going to be it. And they bring out 4, and it seemed like it was too stuck up. I mean, stuck Priscilla and this other girl with this little top hat or whatever, Anastasia. They seem, I mean, they stuck up. I mean, these broads, these some stuck up hoes. I mean, they stuck up. Then you had another girl, what's her name? Crush. She seemed to be okay. She's the one who has Felix and Will working for her. She seemed to be decent. I like her. We got Emilia. That's one. That's our main girl. And I like her because she's down to earth. She doesn't seem to be stuck up. She seems to have her head in the real world and would seem to be concerned for the actual people in her kingdom, unlike Priscilla and Anastasia. But then they bring out the last one. Reinhardt is there, and he says, I'm going to reveal the last one. It was Felt. That's why he kidnapped her. Felt was the last one. He discovered her. So I don't know how she got lost or whatever. She grew up in the slums. She knows what it is. She's Bernie Sanders. She came up. She had to get it from the bottom. This girl was worried about whether she was going to have to prostitute or kill for a living or steal. So I don't know if she would have the skills in order to lead, but she would definitely have the sympathy for the minority, for the people whose voices aren't usually heard. I think we need that. So we will have that. But that's where the episode ends. Felt being the final one wasn't really a surprise. I want to know how she got lost or what's the whole story behind it. I think it's interesting. I like it, but it wasn't surprising at all. What's his name? Natsuki having the damn rival. That's kind of funny, but that's a good thing because that means he's going to have to learn how to fight. Because this dude, I know he's a beast. He's got to be. So if Natsuki's going to wind up fighting at some point in time, he's got to get his game up. Turns out the cat guy people thought it was a girl. I thought it was a girl. It turns out it's a dude, but I don't see that as really all that interesting. It happens from time to time. But he happens to be like one of the best magic users. I think the best water magic and healing magic users. And Natsuki needs to be healed. So he's going to need that guy's help at some point. But overall, decent episode. 4 out of 5. I'm gonna say 4 out of 5. Decent episode, but it wasn't surprising at all. Had a couple interesting characters like Will. Felix was interesting. Reinhardt's always interesting. He finally showed back up. And they bring in Felt, but like I said, it wasn't surprising. But at least we might be able to see. It might be an interesting story later on down the line. Okay, let me check. Let me check the comments. Yo, in my last stream, I was streaming the Ushio Totoro review. I showed you, I know if y'all was following me on Twitter and Facebook, a squirrel kept attacking me. I finally killed it. I showed it in the video. Boom. It was sitting right there dead. I took this boot and I was slamming it like, slamming the hell out of it. My dog actually got it. It bit it twice, and the thing was laid out like this. It was still alive, but it wasn't moving. It was like hurt. And I took the boot. I mean, a big giant boot. And I said, and stomped the hell out of it. But yeah, that thing was terrorizing me for 2 days. I finally got that little motherfucker. But yeah, I don't know if that video is gonna upload. I'm gonna wait like 8 hours and see if it uploads. Man, you keep saying you scared of reactions. Just take the risk. You won't get anywhere. Yeah, or I could be shut down forever. Okay, I've told you multiple times what's safe and what's not safe. I know one thing that's guaranteed safe. Okay, stop fucking around me. The more time you waste, the more money you will not gain. That's very true. Okay, Mean, are you going to redo that Ushio Totoro review? And how about Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress? Oh, I'm gonna get to that. I'm getting to that next. The Cabrini Green or whatever. That show, I'm getting to that next. As far as redoing it, I'm gonna wait the whole 8 hours and see if it uploads. Because if it does upload, there'd be no reason for me to redo it. You know, if it doesn't, I might do it tomorrow. We gonna see. Okay, by the way, did you download Resident Evil 7 demo for the PSN store? No, I didn't. But it's a demo. Okay, Homer needs to change his name to Marge Simpson because he's one naggy bitch. No, so Homer's all right. I like Homer. Okay, you got a dog? Damn, that's the rich life. I don't have a dog. Actually, it's a dog here, but it's not my dog. It's somebody else's dog. But yeah, that dog jumped on that fucking squirrel, man. Tore his ass up. I was so proud of him, man. I've never been more proud of that dog in my life. I brought it in here. It went right underneath that shelf, and it spotted him, got him. And it just jumped, and it kept like nipping at him, then finally pulled him out, had him in his mouth, threw it on the floor, bit it again, and just sat there looking at the thing. And it was like sitting there like ticking like this. It kept doing that. It kept going. And when I seen it do that, I slammed on it with the boot. Boom. And it looked like it was dead. I come back up to go throw it away. And the thing started moving again. It wasn't moving around. It was like moving his head, like gasping for air. And I said, I got to kill this thing. I can't let it suffer like that. And I was slamming on, not on the body, on the head. Bang, 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 right on the damn head. Okay, what's going on with Hunter Hunter, man? I need to catch up for that. Okay, can't the dog get sick if the squirrel got rabies? Could. It didn't get bit or anything like that. It bit it twice. It ain't needed or nothing like that. But yeah, it could. Okay, but anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace. Shit, how do I shut this off? Here you go.